and welcome to our finals for our game show challenge here at Iconicon 2021. It's going to be a full-on 80s trivia showdown.
Thank you, Vanna.
Thank you, contestant number 2. Bachelor number two.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Wow.
with me today are the winners of our 3 other game shows we've had during the course of this amazing convention that we've been in for the last 4 days. This is day 5. First up, we have, I guess we should go in order. Maybe you're Bachelor number 1. Tim Witten, who won our movies, Great Debate 80s movies, by a landslide. He won that, defending Star Trek 4 from the haters.
It was loaded. But when you're organizing, you can do that.
That's right. Welcome, Tim. And we also have Matt Swafford, who from Reclaimers Vintage Toys, who won our canon trivia with some really hard questions written by mostly Tim Witten right here.
You know, they told me to make it hard.
And he did. He did a great job. And you did a great job answering some really tough questions, Matt.
Thank you.
You both definitely deserve to be here. And Ryan Laserpants from Infinity Equation Podcast. Welcome, Ryan. He won our shopping spree Price is Right showdown. Was it yesterday? I don't remember what
it was. Yeah.
It was just yesterday. And guessed the closest without going over. What's the problem? Oh, okay. Some super chats.
Something is going on behind the scenes. Let's go to our live feed.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Okay, let's go through and read some super chats, shall we? Please keep in mind that all the super chats today will be donated 100% to the winner's charity of choice. So in a moment, I'm going to have each person say what charity they will be playing for. And Retro Blasting will match. In the sense that we will fill in anything that YouTube is going to take away, so that all of that will go.
Well, that explains Michael's face he just made.
YouTube takes about 30%.
YouTube takes about 30%, so we will reimburse that, so that up to, let's say, $1,000. We're not made of money, but we can go as high as that, I think, with that. So first up, we've got Jody, Gen X Toys Geek, €100. He says, just cause, good cause edition. Thank you so much, Jody.
Thank you so much, Jody.
For getting us rolling
I will always
today.
say you are a madman. You're a madman.
He is. And Ronnie James DOA, he has been a
Holy
heavy hitter. He says, miss the charity auction because I don't do Facebook. I hope this helps. Great job on Iconicon, Melinda, Michael, Tony, and the rest. Thank you so much. $350.
I have never in my entire life seen a super chat like that.
I haven't either. God
Not
bless
all
you,
heroes
sir.
wear capes, but all heroes send $350.
I mean,
super chats.
wow.
So thank you so much.
Seriously.
No matter who wins, everybody wins.
Everybody
you
wins.
know,
I would like everybody to please consider the Kylie Minogue CDs for Michael French charity. It's an excellent charity.
Don't let him lie. He has everything.
Jody says, can't match Ronnie, but as he's so generous, following suit. So €150.
Oh my gosh. It's a bidding war.
We haven't even started the trivia, and we are well into it.
We've got a super chat showdown going on.
Oh, we do. I'm telling you, that's almost more fun than the trivia is going to be, I think.
Analog Toys says the winner should have pants made of lasers, $100 Australian.
Oh my God!
Tony's the real winner this weekend after that announcement yesterday.
No kidding.
And Tony, I've never been more happy for somebody in my life, buddy.
Absolutely,
that's an absolute. We loved watching you see that news.
Look, you talk about laser pants. It's Sunday. You're lucky I'm wearing pants. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, Tim is nude from the waist down.
Yes. So.
He's trying to shake me.
Melinda looked a little shocked when I walked up to the door. I don't know.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one. I mean, it would have gotten awkward.
I did introduce Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my webcam came unplugged. So hang on. I know I've got an echo. Give me a second. There we go. Okay.
There we go.
You can see our game board here. Whoops. Let me do this. This is what I meant to do. I know it looks kind of rinky dink, you guys, but we were so busy in planning our convention that we did not think about the fact that we needed just another dongle.
Another $3 part that you can get just about anywhere, and that's the one thing we forgot.
You generally have to order it, and
Yeah,
it was
you
like
do.
it was
You do.
already day 2, and we were like, it's never going to get here in time.
Yeah,
So we just pulled out my webcam I use for work, and it's going to be good enough for you to see it. So I'd like to showcase really quickly this beautiful game board made by Matt's other half, April. She is a first grade teacher, and that is why it is absolutely stunning.
It is.
So we have 5 beautiful categories. The first one is called 13 Channels in HBO, which is our TV category of the 80s. Each row on this little lovely sort of spreadsheet has points associated. So those envelopes with the numbers on them indicate how many points the questions inside will be worth. So you can play it just like Jeopardy. Our second category is Sticky Dark Floors and Popcorn. Obviously, that is our movies category. Third up in the purple, we have the Long Distance Dedication, which is sort of a play on the Casey Kasem music of radio of the 80s. So it's our music category. In the green, we have I Don't Want to Grow Up, which is going to be our toys and games. Sort of pretty much anything you could find at a Toys R Us is kind of going to fit in that category. And then our last up is our wild card category, which we appropriately named Fuzzy Certs on the bottom of Mom's purse. So it's kind of you don't know what you're going to get, but it's going to be slightly tasty and slightly terrifying. So there you go.
Butterscotch. It was always butterscotch at the bottom of that purse.
That's right. All right. So I'm going to go around and let each person talk about what charity they would like to donate today if they should win. Tim, since you won first, let's go with you.
Sure. So no stranger. I do have a special needs son. He's an adult now. He is autistic. And for the past 12 years, I've organized for the last company I worked for, our Autism Walks charity fundraiser. I've raised a little over $10,000 in my few years I've been doing that. I've been a little slack the past couple of years, but hopefully this will make up for it.
There you go.
So.
There you go. Matt, what charity would you like to play for?
I am continuing to play for the Dempsey Center, which when we did our live toy auction the other night, we raised some money for. It is it's a cancer charity. It's run by Patrick Dempsey, the actor, and or he's heavily affiliated with. It's named after him, and it helps families and victims of cancer. In pretty much all aspects, both in treatment, in support after treatment and recovery. So
it's a great cause. Both of those are great causes. Ryan, what charity would you like to play for today?
Well, I have no personal attachment to this charity other than kids are cool and a lot of kids need help.
Yeah.
When they get sick, and so I chose St. Jude's.
Nice.
That's a great charity.
Good charity.
For sure.
Before you all have a final decision on those charities, may I recommend Dongles for Retroblasting? It's an excellent charity where it helps us get equipment.
You know what? All I hear every time you come over here is there will be man touching.
Joe says, thanks for the hard work and effort. Tim is the man. So I guess we've got folks cheering for their favorite contestants in the chat. So
I will try not to disappoint, but Matt's going to be a tough one to beat.
He is a what do they call it when you've got a favorite in the like in a horse race?
Well,
or something?
As much as he knows about movies, I was going to be like, obviously he didn't have a lot to do when he was younger. That
You're not wrong.
I'm kidding.
Analog Toy says for the Save Aaron from Jupiter charity. Thank you so much,
yes.
Tony. Jody says just cause for the game board, 25 euros. April knocking it out of the park. It's very good. I wish I had a better camera to show it in a lovelier
It
way,
is beautiful.
It's very, very well done. We were going to do some sort of virtual online thing with OBS and have all this stuff, but I was like, you know what? In the 80s, we didn't have any of that stuff, so we're just going to keep it low tech and it'll be easier and less stressful, quite honestly. Salvador says, my mama carried around those little strawberry candies and Tums in her purse, which meant it was either super tasty or it was strawberry.
Where did those strawberry candies come from? Nobody ever bought those.
No,
I've never
Are you
seen
talking about
those
the
for
ones that
sale.
actually were wrapped like
Yeah, they wrapped
strawberries?
like a strawberry.
Yeah.
And they had
I
like the
avoided
goo
those.
inside.
I
Yeah.
avoided those.
I liked
always.
those.
I've never seen those for sale anywhere. Like they just spontaneously
I
show up
have.
in person.
You know where you get those is the Rite Aid.
Yes.
Oh.
That's why
They are
your mom and your
amazing
grandma
with their
always
candy
have.
selection.
Dude, Rite Aid's got it going on.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Rite Aid. Jody says, cheating on the rules. If Tim does not win, this needs to go to Tim's charity. If Tim wins, this needs to go to Matt's charity. Thanks for making it really confusing for us, Jody.
Yeah,
We'll try to remember that. But
that scrambled my brain a little bit, but thank you so much, Jody.
Master Son 42 says, I hope Michael has to pay the 30% out of his own Bionic 6 hating self. Okay, last day messing with Michael. I hope one of the charities is either ASPCA or Teach Michael What a Good Cartoon Is. Either one. Zantara, thank you so much. You guys,
wow.
Master Son,
Wow,
by the way,
you guys.
was $100. This is a $50 from Zantara. She says, sometimes I feel like I was born a generation too soon or too late. Iconicon makes me glad I was a Gen Xer. It has been truly astounding. Thank you to the team that has brought this event to us. Good luck to all three contestants.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Grindhead Jim
No
says,
pressure.
I'm sorry it's not more, but I have to give something for all these amazing causes. Thank you all for everything you've done for us and for charity.
My man, it is
Thank
not
you,
the
Grandma.
amount, it is the thoughts.
Thank you.
And last but not least, for the time being anyway, oh, wow, I'll do the next one too. But Chris Miwa says, go Tim. Though in the end, we are all winners. Iconicon is amazing. Hashtag Iconicon 2022. Boy, I can't think about that for another couple weeks, guys. But let's
Yeah.
hope it works out
Yeah,
that
we've got to
way.
decompress first.
I would just like to ask the candidates to consider the Vantage Fund, which is a worthy cause to provide me with an Aston Martin Vantage. Thank you.
Jesus Christ, you guys. Dante, $50 in the chat here says, I'm here to root for my boy Laser Pants. Go Ryan.
Hey,
You
thanks,
are a
brother.
gentleman, Dante. You are a straight
Look,
up
if,
gentleman.
Michael, if you get anything, it's going to be me getting you the animated doll of Kylie Minogue to go in the corner over there and sing her songs live to you. See, you're the one whose mind goes to the bad place. I think it would be awesome. I'm just saying.
I think it would be terribly creepy. Gregory the Not So Great, $200 says,
Wow.
loved every bit of Iconicon.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you
This-
so much.
This has turned into a telethon.
I'm
It
so
really is.
glad
It's
that,
like-
that this is the show that's getting the money so that it's actually going to a really good cause.
Absolutely.
Yes,
No matter
definitely.
who wins, it's going to be going to a good cause. Okay, I'm going to call a timeout for the time being for the super chats because we actually have to get to the show.
Yeah, otherwise,
Otherwise
is
it's
the super chat.
Just
show.
Yes.
going to be the super chat.
We'll
show.
end up having to fight over the
I'm not
charity.
saying I will read your super chats, but I'm going to do them in little waves. Okay, so let's get started. As my voice is beginning to go, so I'm going to pop this guy up on the screen. And we didn't do a coin toss, but what I'm going to do is because Tim won first, I'm going to have him go first. So let me ask you, Tim, which category would you like and what price level?
Melinda, I'll go for 13 channels and HBO 6 points, please.
Yes, sir. All right. Let me remove that
I'm
one.
so very nervous. I didn't write these questions, so.
What NBC series centered on a probationary angel named Jonathan Smith?
Highway to Heaven.
6 points for Tim.
Nicely done.
Well done, sir. Matt Swafford, you're up.
Oh, I will go sticky dark floors and popcorn for 6 points.
6 points. All right. What is Baby's real name in Dirty Dancing? This is so easy
That's a
that
good one.
April and I were like, oh my God, that's too easy. That's like a 2-pointer. I was like, not for dudes. It's not.
No, it's not.
not for
No.
dudes.
Not for dudes.
I could
And
literally quote that entire movie to you right now. The first line is, that was the summer of 1963. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm going to say Barbara.
that is incorrect. Her name is Frances Houseman.
Wow, I wouldn't have even.
If you had a
gotten-
gun to my head, I wouldn't have known. that.
No, I'm serious. I would have died right then. I would have no idea.
All right.
Jerry Orbach.
All right. I'm going to
Frank,
pop
it was
this
Frank.
back up on the screen. Ryan, where would you like to go?
Let's go with long distance dedication for 8.
8.
Brave man.
Here we go. And I'm going to trust you not to look at the comments during this question because I'm sure somebody's going to shout out the answer. So
I'm looking at you, not the chat.
although if anybody knows the answer to this question, this seems like a really hard question to me. Maybe you all know this. What singer was killed by his father in 1984?
Marvin Gaye.
You got it. 8
Wow.
points for Ryan.
Again, one I would not have known.
Wow. I didn't know that.
I didn't
but-
know that either.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
horrible.
it's super bummer, but it's good.
I like Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye.
That was kind of easy for me.
All right, so I'm going to read a couple super chats just to stay caught up. Your Muslim uncle says Bionic for $1.99. Let me see if I can get back up. We got a lot to read. Okay, Connor says, for Team Tim, no pressure, but if you don't win, I will find you, and I will. Your Muslim uncle says 6. See what you did there, man. It's good. Good
Nice.
stuff. Rebel Commando
Nice.
says, for Tim's charity, we met at Joe Fest and a great convo about our very first VHS rental. Thank you so much. Jody says, for Tony, who's not crying in the background. Thank you, sir. That's very kind. Jason says, my meager contribution to the Vantage Fund. Hopefully this pushes it from 164th to 118th. Jim Largo says, you're all winners, but i.e. Goon Squad represent. Thanks, everyone, for Iconicon.
Thank you, Jim.
Nice. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Kevin McCaffrey says, go Ryan.
Thank you, Kevin.
I'm feeling like the dark horse here.
Yeah.
Matt's like, I count too.
Omega Ordained says, autism awareness. I'm rooting for you. I love this convention. Thank you all for putting this together. Analog Toy says, retro blasting. No need to read this aloud. Please don't be upset if Super Chat gets missed. Hosting these shows is not easy. Thank you, Tony. That is definitely
Tony.
true.
I love that Tony's watching. Makes me happy.
I love that Tony's watching as well. So, all right. We are back to you, Tim. So,
I'm going to have to go crazy here. I'm going to say, again, 13 channels in HBO, but for 10 points.
For 10 points. And that will be the last 10-pointer in that category because we are now out of questions there.
This will be a tough one.
Who hosted the $25,000 pyramid, the $50,000 pyramid, and the $100,000 pyramid?
That would be Dick Clark.
That is correct, sir. 10 points for Tim.
Again, what did Tim do in the 80s? He sat on the couch and watched TV.
That's right.
I was going to make that joke, but
I beat you to it. I'm
It's the
sorry.
least you can do.
I'm so sorry.
All right, Matt, what would you like to go with?
I'm going to say I don't want to grow up for 8 points.
Okay. Let's see. What Hasbro doll with tail swishing action paved the way for the much smaller My Little Pony?
I would expect you to know what this is.
Wow. I feel like these questions were designed for me to not get them.
Everybody's trying to be macho and
See,
not going
Tony-
for those 2 pointers.
Tony
up there.
had
I'm
the
just
bad
saying.
luck. I felt like I did Tony wrong on the content. Now poor Matt's getting all the tough ones.
I can see it in my mind. I cannot think of the name of it.
Yeah, because it does
the
I can
swishy
see it.
tail.
Michael, do you know it? I'm just curious.
Buttercup, the Butterscotch Stallion, Part 5. I have no idea.
Does anybody else want to just take a guess? Like Ryan, do you know what it is? Not for points, but just for curiosity.
I don't know. My mighty steed. I have no idea.
So I guess I do need to do my Little Pony review video. But basically, when this toy line came out, it was originally a much larger version of a My Little Pony. So it was called My Pretty Pony.
Pretty
And
pony.
yeah, so
My
it was a
Pretty
bigger
Pony.
doll, and it sort of
Your
mixed.
gigantic horse.
8. So no points on that one.
I see Barbie's
My
horse for some
horse,
reason.
my
Didn't it
horse is
swish its tail
amazing.
too or something?
Okay, Ryan. Let's see where you would like to go next.
Let's go sticky floors and popcorn for 6.
6.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah, 6 is good. 6 is good.
Got to pace myself.
Okay, that's how I want to do it. Okay, who turned down the astronaut role in terms of endearment to dress up in a giant chicken suit for the film Stroker Ace?
I don't, Clint Eastwood.
Good guess, but Michael, you look like you know the answer.
Michael is literally jumping up and down back there. He's
No
like, "I know
points.
these."
That is Burt Reynolds
Ah.
in the giant chicken suit in Stroker Ace.
I would have lost that round.
Oh, really? You would have lost?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it.
A couple super chats that I'm going to read. Analog Toys says the answer to every question is Kylie Minogue. Rebel Commando says, so Matt does not feel left out. Great charity.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Very kind. All right. Tim, the board is yours.
I'm going to go crazy here and say fuzzy certs at the bottom of mom's purse for 8 points.
8 points.
Got a little leeway to play with here. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this and then do this. All right. What product had a major moment in the 80s but have been around since 3000 BCE when Chinese Emperor Wang Ti used to kick around a leather ball filled with hair?
What product?
What product had a major moment in the 80s but have been around since 3000 BCE when Chinese Emperor Wang Ti used to kick around a leather ball filled with hair?
Pert Plus?
Pert
Plus. I mean, I have no idea. Selsun Blue, yes. What product since 3000 BC? Toothpaste?
It's anybody else have an idea?
Super Bowl?
Bean bags? I don't
You're
know.
close. It's hacky sacks.
Oh my God.
Hacky
there you go.
sacks.
Of course.
I wish
Technically
they
a bean
still
bag.
made hacky sacks with hair. Then they could call them hairy sacks, and that would be really inappropriate.
Yeah, that wouldn't have marketed well.
No.
That would go perfectly with Michael's ball pit.
That's right.
So,
Go to Tron says, awesome convention. Great job, everyone. Winner gets to move the Silverhawks.
oh, it's on.
Chris Johnston says, for $99.99, which is a
Wow.
very 80s price,
That is.
I am so proud to be part of of this community and a Gen Xer. Desert Rat is the best Action Force figure. That is true. Rooting for Tim as my oldest child is also autistic. Love retroblasting. Going to use all 270 characters. It's time for action. Salvador is a great dude. Done now.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. You certainly earned all of that with that very
No
generous
kidding.
super chat.
All of you guys have been. I've never seen super chats like this before.
Jody
so,
says the
yeah.
answer is 42. That's true.
Yeah, you
That
guys
is
are
true.
definitely showing up for this charity.
We appreciate
and
it
we
so
appreciate
much. Kenny says, thank you all for Iconicon. It's so good of you to do this for charity, and go Team Tim. Everybody's very excited about your charity, Tim. All right. So, Matt, I believe you're up next. So,
I might just be deranged, but I'm going to go. I don't want to grow up for 10 points.
Nice.
I've got to get some catching up done here.
Still anybody's game.
it's still anybody's game. Let's see. I'm going to remove this. What duck-shaped snack crackers did Nabisco trot out in 1987?
I don't want to grow up was the category.
I know.
Is that a
I
toy?
didn't know snack crackers were.
Well,
involved
it was
with toys and
originally
games.
sports and leisure, but I changed it.
okay.
So.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Can I hear the question again? I'm sorry.
What duck-shaped snack crackers did Nabisco trot out in 1987? You just had to go for the 10 points.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I don't even.
Little ducky doo-doos. I have no idea.
Michael, do you know?
I would guess. I don't know offhand, but I would just wild guess Quacker.
That's correct. Quackers is correct.
Really?
Good Lord.
Says the man who purposely bought a DeLorean.
Wicked person, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Scuba Pete says, made from real duck. Lots of people in the chat knew, but I had actually never heard of that. So, I'm with
never
you, Matt. That
remember
is a hard
those.
question. That's why it's a 10-pointer.
I do not remember those.
All the questions are easy if you know the answer. That's all I've got to say. So, Ryan, it's your pick now.
Let's do I don't want to grow up for 6.
You should avoid this category. Just throwing that out there.
Well, hopefully this one's easier.
It's a little easier, but it's not easy again if you don't know what it is. What 8-legged fad toys first tumbled and crawled down walls in 1983?
Creepy crawlers?
Oh, that's so close.
Oh.
Matt, do you know the answer? You looked like you did, but
Well, I thought I did before you finished the question.
I know you do, because when we talked about this, April was like, "Oh, I know that."
Well, the first thing I thought of was cooties, but they didn't climb walls.
There were the fun things that you slammed against the wall and they went splat. It's wacky wall walkers.
Like I say, I remember the little
Yeah.
squids you could get.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
remembered they
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
those.
Bleep, 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 bleep. Yeah.
And you throw them on the ceiling, and then your dad would backhand you.
Oh my god.
Well, it was the 80s.
It's true. It was. All right. We're back to you, Tim.
All right. I'm going to go with sticky, dark floors and popcorns for 6 points.
Okay. Okay. In The Golden Child, what object does the child animate to amuse his captor?
It has been so long since I've watched this movie. That is the Eddie Murphy movie, isn't it? Yeah.
I've never seen it, so I can't help you.
And I know the answer.
A teddy bear.
Matt?
A leaf.
Nope. Michael?
Oh, wait. No. It's a butterfly.
Any other guesses?
What?
A bird?
A Coke can.
A Coke
He
can.
also animates a butterfly. He turns a leaf into a butterfly.
Okay.
These questions!
Well, you couldn't have gotten the points anyway. So.
But it's not wrong. It's just not the answer that was picked.
Uh,
But yes, he does turn a Coke can into like a little tap dancer guy. Yeah.
All I know is the poster.
yeah, right.
That's all I know.
No, he doesn't turn a leaf into a butterfly. The butterfly's dead, and he like boop, and it like comes to life and flies away. Yeah.
Analog Toy says
I
whoever
do remember that.
whoever disliked this video gets the option of fighting me or Matt.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
you should fight
seriously.
me. Don't fight Tony.
Jody says to bump up Tony's threat, both you and Matt, not just one of you. And Wilson Tortosa says, my humble contribution for my man Tim brings Stridor home. So
Thank you.
there we go. All right, Matt, I believe you are up next. So where would you like to go?
Sticky dark floors and popcorn for 8 points. I'm shooting the moon here.
There you go.
I believe in you. I believe in you. All right, so let me take this off. What is the first question in the sex quiz in 16 Candles? Is it, have you ever touched it? Is it, have you ever done it? Is it, does he know that you want to do it with him? Or how often do you think about doing it?
Wow.
I'm going to say, have you ever touched it?
That is correct for 8 points.
Nice.
Good job, Matt.
This is a huge victory. I'd just like to thank everyone.
Have you ever touched it? That's the real
Once or
question.
twice.
He just uses a brush.
Yeah.
Or
Wait,
a
what are you
Brillo,
talking
or a
about?
Brillo, or a Brillo pad.
The thing is, it's like I feel like I've only seen that movie like one time, but for some reason I kind of thought that was the answer, so I couldn't tell how hard that question was. But Master Son says, I will pick up Matt and throw him at Tony while I run away. That sounds like a solid plan, man. All right.
Well, and you're a big guy, Master Son. I've met you, so yeah, you could definitely pick me up, and I'm a large man.
All right, Ryan. Where do you want to go today?
Let's go back to long distance dedication for 10.
For 10 points.
Ooh,
long
big
distance
shot.
Dedication. Oops. There we go. What year was Live Aid held?
1980. 1984.
Oh, so close.
was
1985.
Yeah, I was going to say it. I knew it.
Always go with your gut.
I could
He
tell
was
you were
going
about
there.
to say it.
I
was
could.
like,
I tell you.
Yeah.
man, he was about to say it.
I was about to say it. It was
Never
between
second.
those 2 years.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, so close.
Right before Hands Across America, right?
What was the deal with all of those? Like, can you name them all? That should have been a question. Farm
Oh my-
Aid,
yeah,
Live
yeah,
Aid, We Are the
golly.
World,
Comic relief.
Comic Relief.
Yeah.
That was like in the
Comic Relief,
later
the
80s,
HBO
right?
special or whatever. Yeah.
I still remember the song that Robin Williams and Billy Crystal sang about something. I know all the words to it for some reason. I think it's because I taped it on a VHS tape. I think I still have it upstairs.
You just have an amazing memory for songs.
I have a
anyways.
musical memory.
You
It's-
really do. It's amazing.
It's kind of a pain because when I'm laying in bed at night and I can't sleep and I'm thinking about Iconicon, I have like, I kiss the rains down in Africa, in my head over and over in a loop.
We'll have to tell them about the entertainment like we had last night.
Oh my gosh. All right, Tim, we're back to you.
All right. 13 channels in HBO for 8 points.
All right. Excuse me. All right. What sitcom spun off the series Empty Nest?
Golden Girls.
Yes, sir. 8 points for Tim.
TV Tim.
Like I said.
TV Tim.
Now that's your parents made you watch Golden Girls as a
Dude,
kid and you
I
hated
have
that.
first of all, I
So.
love the Golden Girls. And second of all, I watched it with my grandma. So like at the time I sort of thought of her as like the fifth Golden Girl. And I remember I would always, anytime I was staying the night at my grandma's house, because we all did when we were kids at some point, she would always, as a late night snack when that show was on, she would bring me one of her glasses, like clear glasses filled with cereal and milk.
Oh, yeah.
And eat it with a spoon sitting right in front of her big old 80s TV, just like
Yeah,
yum,
we all
yum.
had that wood console
that
TV.
wood console TV that sat on
Yeah.
the floor. I mean, super nice. Master Son says, Melinda, working those screens. Nice work. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Doing my best here. Matt, it is your turn to pick.
Sticky dark floors and popcorn for 8.
All right. Where do Freddie and Alan pretend to be from during the finale of Splash? Is it Germany, Finland, Norway, or Sweden?
I know this one, actually.
What were the country choices again?
Germany, Finland, Norway, or Sweden?
Sweden.
Correct.
Nice.
8 points
Yep.
for Matt. Making up for lost time, my friend.
There we go.
I'm coming from behind.
It's the best direction to come.
All right. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my.
Ryan,
Get
where
saucy
do you
over
want to
there,
go
French.
today?
Long
Dirty
distance
man.
dedication for 10.
Long distance dedication.
I hear ya.
I should have had that last one, man.
You're so close.
Oh,
All I know is, to me, this one is really hard. But if you know it, you deserve your 10 points. So, what is Bono's real name?
Oh, my God.
Don't Google it.
I'm not
I
overrated.
know. I believe.
Is overrated the correct answer?
I mean, in my
Holy
opinion,
crap.
yes.
I'll say
Nice.
James. I don't know.
It's a valiant guess. Does anybody know Bono's real name? Does anybody in the chat know Bono's real name?
No.
I'm sure you could all Google it, but it is
Not even close.
Someone actually does say it. Kevin here says Paul Hewson. Paul David Hewson is the correct answer.
Yeah,
Because that's
No idea.
obvious. Houston.
That's
Houston.
a,
Hassan.
that's a hard question.
Hassan.
I was going to say ba 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 bura Santa ba bura. I hate you, Bono. I hate you.
Right now, just to break it down, Tim is in the lead with 24 points. Matt is coming up in second with 16 points, and Ryan has 8 points. So just to keep everybody posted on our scores. And now we will go back to the board for Tim. Where would you like to go?
I'm going to take a chance and say I don't want to grow up for 4 points. Oof. Yeah, no kidding,
That's
right?
a
After you
brutal
got
one.
that, after you got the candy thing.
All right. Let's go back to this. Who was the only major male character among Strawberry Shortcake and Friends?
The major male character?
Not
the bad guy, right?
Not the bad guy.
Not
We're
the
talking
bad
about
guy.
the friends. So Strawberry Shortcake and her friends.
Well, dang. Was he a cinnamon guy? I don't have a clue.
Cinnamon guy.
I don't know. I'm just
I wish
trying to
it
think
were
of what's-
cinnamon guy.
Trying to think of what's a little more manly here. I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
Zathra says Chuck Norris.
He would have been a cinnamon.
No.
Cinnamon. Oh yeah, nice cinnamon.
I know this one.
Yes.
Purple Pie Man.
No, that's the bad guy.
That's the bad guy.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear that part. The good guy?
Yeah. See, that's where
Colonel
I was.
Custard.
Colonel
You
Custard.
know, we knew. Again, April and I were like, "That's easy," and I'm like, "Not for the guys. It's not.
No.
It's
No.
Huckleberry Pie."
But see, we knew the purple pie man because I knew that one.
The precocious Purple Pie Man of
Right.
Poo Poo.
We just need to stay
Pillars.
away from that
The
category.
Purple Pie
altogether.
Man. That's why I made sure to say not the villain. So,
That's my
yeah.
new black hole, is that category.
Yeah, I'm going to stay away from green.
Analog Toys says Iconicon trivia. Whoever wins, we lose.
Yeah, well, I mean,
King Eric says, "I'll be your Huckleberry."
I'll be your Huckleberry Pie.
Hallmark movie.
Oh no, you're really poking the bear on that one. We had a big conversation about this movie at dinner last night.
it's okay. You don't like what I like. I don't necessarily like what you like. It's okay.
Enjoy my joy.
Enjoy
Tim.
my
Enjoy
joy,
his joy.
Michael. It's okay.
Matt, I believe it's your turn.
Fuzzy Certs at the bottom of Mom's purse for 8 points.
Nice. Taking a chance. I like
Yes.
it.
Coming in hot.
Getting dangerous.
Okay.
Dangerous.
What Great Dane had Sly Stallone and Mark Gastineau's names tattooed on her buttocks?
That would be Brigitte Nielsen.
That is correct for 8
Holy
points.
smokes. Nice.
And she is quite the Great Dane,
She is a Great Dane.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Tied.
Well done, sir.
And by that, I don't mean she's a Great Dane. I mean she is a Great Dane of a woman.
Oh, wow. Ryan, where do you want to go next?
Let me try. I don't want to grow up for what's left. We got 4.
You got 2 or 4 points in this. I can
Yeah,
try to
we'll
take
do
this.
4.
Okay. What cartridge came with the original 1980 Atari 2600?
Oh my goodness.
Now this one. Come on now. This one's easy. You
Pong?
remember?
I wasn't born in 1980.
I know you weren't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pong.
No, that's not correct. Do either of you know? I know
I do
you know
know.
the answer because
I'm going to guess Yar's Revenge.
No. Combat.
that's correct.
Combat. That's right.
No points. All right,
This is
Tim.
pretty much going the way I thought it would go.
I'm gonna have to stick with something I know.
I know what the Ryan, for someone who was born a lot later, you at least are on the board with a respectable score so far. So I think that's pretty good.
Dude, with some of those music questions, I was like,
Yeah, seriously. All right, Tim.
So 13 channels in HBO, 8 points, please.
All right, sir. Here we go. What was the last name of the family in Growing Pains in honor of a Mets pitching ace?
Seaver.
That's correct. 8 points for Tim. Thank you, my scorekeeper, April, over there.
I would have known that. I mean, that's right in my wheelhouse. Late
Yeah.
80s, early 90s.
Yeah. All right, Matt.
TGIF.
I'm going to stick with this trend. I'm going to go Fuzzy Certs at the bottom of Mom's purse for 8 points.
Whose signature appeared as treasurer when Disney dollars were introduced in 1987?
What?
I've
Star
never
Wars.
heard of this, by the way.
I've never heard of this. I'm not a Disney person. 87 money Disney. I'm going to say Scrooge McDuck.
You are correct. 8
That was-
points for Matt.
Nice.
Well
Awesome.
done.
That's right where mine went too.
All right, Matt. I'm sorry, Ryan. Where would you like to go?
All right, let's do fuzzy certs at the bottom of Mom's purse for 10.
10. Taking a chance.
Yep.
All right. Let me see. Remove. What Hollywooder founded a style of martial arts called Chun Kuk Do, or the Universal Way?
Oh, I know this one.
I mean, I immediately think Bruce Lee, but I thought he developed Jeet Kune Do. I'm just going to say Bruce Lee.
I missed the first part of the question.
What Hollywooder founded a style of martial arts called Chun Kuk Do, or the Universal Way?
Oh,
You just figured it out?
Shun Cook Do?
Yeah.
I'm having trouble with the word. Not that it matters.
It's Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. I was going to say
yep.
that's the only thing that. Yeah, but
Yep.
Oh, Tony missed his question.
Tony missed his question. Oh, because everything is that's right. All right. Tim.
All right, I'm gonna have to try to put some distance here. Sticky dark floors and popcorn, 10 points.
Okay.
You might pull ahead of me here. Might be it.
I think I'm already ahead. Am I?
We're tied.
What is the name of the shop on the bag in which Andrew, played by Emilio Estevez, keeps his lunch in the Breakfast Club? What is the name of the shop on the bag? So it is between these 4 choices: Happy Foods, Hungry Town, Food Shopper, or Valley Eats.
Food shopper.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Okay, correct answer is Happy Foods.
Happy food.
Happy Foods.
I can see the scene in my head, and I don't remember there even being writing on that bag.
Matt, where do you want to go?
Let's do long distance dedication for 6 points.
Okay. Which song gave Madonna her first UK number 1?
Ooh, good one.
Material Girl.
Into the Groove.
Oh, wow.
Ugh.
Right. I would have said the same thing.
Yeah. Analog says, on behalf of Jody's sister's channel, Just Cuz, the Chris Miwa Chasing 80s Toys edition. That's true. All right. Who's next? Is it Ryan?
Yes.
Okay, Ryan. Let me pop this up here for you. Where would you like to go?
Oh,
I know it's probably hard to tell where there are cards, but if you pick one that doesn't have one, I'll let you know.
okay. Yeah, let's go back to long distance dedication for 10.
Okay. Our last 10-pointer in this category. So, what unlikely rock veterans... This is my favorite question. What unlikely rock veterans beat Metallica for the first ever Best Hard Rock / Metal Grammy in 1989? Boy, do I remember this so
that
well.
that was Jethro Tull.
That is accurate. 10 points to Ryan.
Nice.
Well done. He's a contender now.
Am I?
All right,
You
Tim.
can still catch up.
It's your board.
All right. So, again, I'm going to jump at it for sticky dark floors and popcorns for 8 points.
8 points. Okay. Which test did Ferris Bueller miss on his day off? Was it medieval archaeology, European socialism, postmodern literature, or animal biology?
I think it was postmodern literature, wasn't it?
No, unfortunately, it was European socialism.
Socialism.
Because wasn't it Ben Stiller's class that he missed that in?
It was Ben Stein.
Or Ben Stein, excuse me.
Where
he's
Ben
like,
Stein's money.
Bueller.
All right, Matt.
Bueller.
Fuzzy Surfs at the bottom of Mom's purse for 8.
There are no 8s.
For 6. Sorry.
It's like a score recap.
Score recap.
Score recap right now is, hang on a second, let me pump this up. We have Tim with 32 points, Matt tied with 32 points, and Ryan halfway there at 18 points. Not quite halfway there, but almost halfway there. A little over halfway there, actually. I'm not good at math. Haven't slept a lot in the last 5 days. So, all right, Matt.
Yes.
Which computer is listed in the Guinness World Records as the highest selling computer model of all time?
Oh my gosh.
The Apple IIe.
Commodore 64.
That was my first instinct, but all right.
Like
You
the
computer
one that I
nerds
would
out
know
there.
in that category.
I didn't have a computer in the 80s. I was poor.
All right, Ryan, where do you want to go?
Long distance dedication for 8.
All right. Long distance dedication for 8. What 4 country legends toured together as the Highwaymen?
Oh wow.
It was Chris Christopherson,
Yes.
Johnny Cash,
Yes.
Willie Nelson,
Yes.
Roy Orbison. No?
No.
Did I
You
mix up
missed-
the Traveling Wilburys in there?
You
Yes.
missed the last one.
Waylon Jennings.
Waylon Jennings. Dang it.
So close though.
I was
3
a
out of
dam
4.
builder
Yeah.
across the river deep and wide.
Well, you knew 3
that
more
song.
than I knew. So
Please go Boulder on the wild Colorado.
Oh, it's my favorite part of the song when he sings that.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my God.
I
You know
slipped
what?
and fell into the wet
Every moment of that
concrete below.
song is gold.
Oh, it's great.
Gold. Love it. Master Son, he does need partial points. How many points was that? 8. So there were 4. So can we give him 6 points?
What's his
or-
partial points crap?
Are we giving
Oh.
partial?
No.
He has a beard, so I feel like
Those were never. Those nope. That
My
was never
charity is
established at
St.
the beginning
Jude's,
of
not-
this game.
his charity is St. Jude. So
Not
he's-
myself. I don't need charity. We'll play
No
it.
partial.
No
Yeah,
partial
That's
credit.
fine.
All right. Master Son says partial points for Ryan or we riot.
Matt
Right all you
doesn't.
want.
Matt doesn't love the children.
Oh, wow.
I love the children. Don't get me wrong.
I
I'm a stickler for
believe
the
the
rules.
children are a future.
Nice.
Teach them well and let them lead the way.
This is an 80s
Show them all the beauty they possess inside.
All right.
He good. That boy good.
Tim, the board is yours, my friend.
13 channels in HBO for what is 6? Yeah, 6 months.
Okay. What series did Steven Spielberg name for one of his dad's favorite sci-fi magazines?
Amazing Adventures.
Oh, so close. It's Amazing Stories.
Oh, damn.
And see, that's why we can't have partial points because he got one word right. So it sets a precedent. I
forget
love
it
the
was
children.
amazing. I can
Don't
even
send
see
me
the
hate mail.
opening. Dun, dun, dun. I can even see the whole thing.
Kevin says, "Won't someone please think of the children?"
Think of the children.
All right, Matt.
Sticky dark floors and popcorn for 8.
8. Okay. What was in the script as the original line for "I'll be back" in the Terminator movie?
Oh, that's a good one.
While you're thinking, Master Son says, "This is for anybody but Matt to win." just
He's drawing a line in the sand.
Analog says, "Can we use these funds to get Kylie as a guest for Iconicon 2022?"
Michael got so excited he almost fell out of his chair.
Michael just almost hit his head on the ceiling. I know this, and I can't.
It's the exhaustion that's
Right. I
working
am
against
wrung
all
out
of
right
us.
now,
It is-
guys.
yeah, we are
I'm
done.
going to say I'll come back.
That is exactly right. 8 points for Matt.
Dang.
I like Prepper Book Club's answer better.
I was going to
Prepper-
say, I'll be
hang on, let me
right
see if I
back.
can pull
That
that up.
one's for the
Prepper Book
children,
Club
Master
says,
Son.
"See you later, but with murder."
I'll be back with a car.
That is good. That's good stuff, guys. Wolfhound says, "Better than I can do. My daughter has gotten more questions right than me." Wow, that's impressive. It's a lot harder than you'd think to be able to pull that stuff out of your brain. Like,
It's the camera.
you know it, but it's like it's hard to think of it when you're on the spot. So, all right, Ryan, where you want to go?
Long distance dedication for 8.
All right, long distance dedication. Do, 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 do. Whose album Reckless yielded 6 top 20 singles? It's ridiculously hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Although when you hear it, you'll be like, oh, yeah.
What was the?
Whose album Reckless yielded 6 top 20 singles?
I know this. I think.
I'm not a music guru.
Cyndi Lauper.
Good guess, but not correct.
Is it Bryan Adams?
That's accurate. It's Bryan
Ugh.
Adams.
The Canadian government has apologized for Bryan Adams on several occasions.
Ugh.
King Eric says, Michael, please sing the children's song as Sly.
You know it's true. Everything he does not for the children.
That's right. He does it because he's cheating on his girlfriend. That's what I think of when I think of Bryan Adams.
What's going on here?
She's talking about totally different.
I'm talking about a different song, but it's like the main song I think of when I think of him. World Made of Cardboard says, for Michael's dream of Kylie as a guest in Iconicon 2022.
He's starting a revolution.
It's all going to charity, my friend. I'm
I
sorry.
have a feeling we're really going to have to send Tony on a special mission.
I literally
3,000
can't
miles.
remember who went last. Tell me.
Matt did.
Matt went last.
So,
So,
I just answered
you just answered.
somebody else's question.
You answered his, so it's me.
So it's
So
Tim.
now it's
Tim, where do you want to go?
All right. So sticky dark floors and popcorn for 10.
Okay.
Got to try to get ahead. I doubt it. His 10s are hard here.
All right. So which of these businesses is not a business in Hill Valley circa 1955? Is it Armstrong Realty, Roy's Records, Broadway Florist, or Gainer's Hideaway?
Oh my God.
It's a 10-pointer.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I want to know. Michael's not listening, but I wanted to know if he knew the answer. So I'm going to read the question one more time. Which of these is not a business in Hill Valley circa 1955? Is it Armstrong Realty, Roy's Records, Broadway Florist, or Gainer's Hideaway?
I'm going to guess Armstrong Realty.
I think it's the florist.
You are accurate, Michael. And so is Tony Jackson in the chat. Broadway Florist is the answer on that.
No idea.
Good job, Tony and Michael.
I came
But
here in a trivia game that you invented.
all right. So Matt, where do you want to go?
Fuzzy certs at the bottom of Mama's purse for 6 points.
Can we get us real quick? I want to see where we are with the numbers, just out of curiosity. So Tim has 32, Matt currently has 40, and Ryan has 18. So just keeping you all posted on the score. So, Matt, what deodorant staked out the moral high ground by claiming anything less would be uncivilized?
Oh.
That would be Obi-Wan Kenobi deodorant.
So uncivilized.
Hi, girl.
Hi, girl. Hi, girl.
Old Spice.
Oh, that's a great guess, but nope, it's Right Guard.
Oh, God. Oh, that's right.
Right Guard.
I remember Right Guard, but I don't remember that advertisement.
It had all these like football players and stuff, and they're like throwing it around the room. Damn it!
They are using a deodorant, damn right, God, to create a clone army.
See, I think
It's a
of Right
great
Guard as the
lie.
worst deodorant ever.
Okay, Ryan,
Yeah.
where you want to go?
Let's get away from music. Sticky dark floors and popcorn for 10.
For 10 points, sticky dark floors and popcorn. Where is the Zoltar machine found at the end of Big? Is it Battery Park, Sea Point Park, Riverside Park, or Riverbank State Park?
Whoa.
I seem to
10
remember him. It was on a pier or something. Can you repeat the
Sure.
multiple choice?
The choices are Battery Park, Sea Point Park, Riverside Park, or Riverbank State Park.
I'm going to go with my gut and say the second to last one, Riverside Park.
I think if you had followed your reasoning, it is at the sea, so it's Sea Point Park. Yes. Yeah. I was like, he's gonna get it. It's gonna be. You were really close.
It'd be amazing.
You were thinking out the right way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard. I would never have guessed it. Tim.
All right, I got to try to catch up here. So, sticky dark floors and popcorn for 8.
All right. We have no more 8 or 10 point questions on the board, so it's all going to be snail's crawls from here on out. Tim, how many Police Academy movies were there in the 80s?
6.
Yes, that is accurate. 8 points for Tim. That is 1 per year from 1984 to 1989, and the 7th came out in 1994. Michael Schaefer says, too many. As
Come
did
on,
Jason
it was Police
Anderson.
Academy. We were kids. We loved that stuff.
I mean, I loved it. Bob Goldthwait's comedy special in the 80s, Share the Warmth, which is one of my favorites of all time. He says, I took the Police Academy 5 job because, there were so many unanswered questions from 3 and 4.
Right.
So, all right. Who's next?
That would be me.
Matt.
Yeah, it's you.
I'm going to do sticky dark floors and popcorn for 6.
Okay, 6 points. How much did the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man suit for Ghostbusters cost? Was it $900, $3,000, $1,250, or $20,000?
$20,000.
$20,000 is correct.
I was
for 6
fixing to
points.
say Hollywood, $20,000.
And that's in $80s dollars. So that's like $1 million today.
today.
Prices are estimated. All right, Ryan, it's your go. We pretty much only have these 3, we have these 2, 3, 1 up here and 2 up here.
All right, long distance dedication for 6.
Okay. What girl group returned Shocking Blues' 1970 hit Venus to number 1 in 1986?
What girl group?
What girl group returned the band Shocking Blues' 1970 hit Venus to number 1 in 1986?
Girl group. Girl group from the 80s.
Girl group from the 80s with the song Venus.
I can hear it in my head.
I can too. And I can hear
While they're
the
shaving their legs
Gillette
on the commercial.
Yeah, they sold that song too.
The Bangles.
It's a really good guess, but no, it is Bananarama. Yes, Bananarama. Were they a one-hit wonder, or did they have other
they
songs?
had to have been.
Oh yeah, that's right, Cruel Summer.
Yeah, but I don't. Was that a number 1?
I heard a rumor they had that song too.
Oh, that's right, Michael. What else did they have? You listen to that all the time.
Michael has a Bananarama tattoo. You guys,
He
didn't know
does.
about.
He's got his right on his left butt cheek. He's
Well,
like
all I gotta
Gene
say
Nielsen.
is the fact that Matt knows this is very concerning. That's all I'm gonna say.
I didn't even know that.
He'd only have it tattooed on his butt cheek if Kylie was in the group.
Kylie used to be in Bananarama. If Kylie was in Bananarama, he would have been all over
Of
that.
course he would have. Yeah.
Let's change our phrase.
Or Huey Lewis.
Yeah, let's change the phrasing. All right, Tim, we're back to you, sir.
All right. So,
I think that's right?
13 channels and HBO for 4.
All right. Working our way from the bottom to the top of the board, unlike the normal Jeopardy style. You guys are rogues. All right.
Well, I'm left-handed. Yeah.
This is a personal favorite of mine. What sitcom cast Gerald McCraney as a Marine who fell for a pacifist named Polly?
Major Dad.
That's right. 4 points for Tim.
That's a ringer.
These are easy questions.
They're getting easier
He
as it goes
sits
up.
next to you all the time, and how do you not know that?
This is true.
Linda has a Major Dad tattoo that you guys don't know about.
I do have a signed autograph picture of Gerald McCraney as Major Dad in my office upstairs, which I could have put on the board, but I thought it might be a little bit of or on the table rather. Matt.
I will take the last 6-pointer, Sticky Dark Floors.
Okay. What science fiction remake gave Gina Davis the often repeated line, "Be afraid, be very afraid"?
David Cronenberg's 1986 classic, The Fly.
Now, you want to talk to me about Easy?
6 points for Matt.
When he signed that to Melinda, he's like, "Dear Melinda, best wishes. Also, make sure that Tim gets this question."
All right. We are stuck with the stuff at the top of the board up until we get to our final question. So where do you want to go, Ryan?
I just want to say, I don't think even if I get all the points left, that I can win. But hey, you know what? It's fine. Fuzzy certs at the bottom of Mom's purse for 4.
God, I like I like you're taking chances, man. That category's crazy.
It is crazy, but that's why I like it. What brand of running shoes did Run DMC make popular by featuring them in their music video Walk This Way?
Adidas.
That is accurate. 4 points for
I was
Ryan.
about to say, you better get this.
Yeah, I got a pair. I got the shell tops.
Nice.
Master Son says, if I was playing, I would have stayed on 2 and 4 point questions and would be winning, you greedy punks. I mean, there is some logic to that, my friends. I'm just saying.
It's a good strategy.
Currently, Tim is at 44 points. Matt is at 52 points. And Ryan is at 22 points. So just as a quick update on that. Yeah. Tim, we're back to you.
All right. So I have no choice but to go for Sticky Dark Floors for 4.
Okay. What song does Tom Cruise dance to in Risky Business?
Oh my God. Take those old records. Old time rock and roll.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Took me a second to remember
4
the title.
points.
Woo, that was close.
I almost felt like you were going to say Huey Lewis.
And who's the artist?
Who is the artist?
I couldn't tell you. Couldn't
It's
tell.
not Huey Lewis, I can tell you that.
Bob Seger?
That's
Bob
Bob Seger
Seger.
is correct. That's right.
Yeah, I should have stayed with the lower scoring questions.
All right, Matt, where you want to go?
I'm going to go Sticky Dark for 4.
Okay. What is the first Disney animated film that made use of computer animation?
Say that one more time.
What is the first Disney animated film that made use of computer animation?
Tron.
Animated film.
Animated film. Oh, sorry.
No, wait a minute. He gave an answer.
Are we going to say
We're a
that?
stickler for the rules.
You guys
All right.
I'm kidding.
You
I'm
gave the
kidding.
answer. I mean, it's the fox
I'm
and the
kidding,
hound
yes.
is the answer. Yeah.
David Lasseter.
I wouldn't have got that anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Ryan,
Yes.
where you want to go?
Long distance dedication for 4.
I think you're good with the music questions. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm better. I wouldn't say good.
Which historical figure was not mentioned in Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire"? Is it Harry Truman, Liberace, Jackie Kennedy, or Sugar Ray Robinson?
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Nope.
No?
Any other guesses?
I think it's
I would say Jackie.
yeah,
Jackie Kennedy is
yeah.
accurate.
I bet
Yes.
Billy Joel can't answer that question.
I bet
So much cocaine.
every kid in my 7th grade social studies class could answer that question, though, because we literally had to write reports on that. How many people had to do that back
Well,
then?
they played that one just a few times,
Yeah.
Pete
Just
1972 says Beauty and the Beast. I'm not sure. Oh, Beauty and the Beast is the answer, but yeah. Master Son says $100 super chat if Melinda gives 50-point bonus to Ryan.
Sounds fair to me.
I think we're going to shake it up in the last question. Maybe we do a full Jeopardy style thing where you're going to be able to wager your points to see,
You guys just don't want me to win.
That's like,
I'm
what
the
is
Darth
the
Vader
twist of play
this,
here?
of this trivia contest.
Pete 1972 says Billy Joel didn't mention Michael French. That's true. He did not.
I feel like Billy Joel in concert now, he just substitutes words in that song when he can't remember.
Yeah,
Well, Kylie Minogue will do a cover of that song eventually, and she'll mention Michael French. For sure.
Tim, it's your game.
Oh, sorry. Sticky Dark Floors, 4 points, please.
All right. In Back to the Future Part 2, which date do Marty McFly and Doc Brown travel to?
The whole date or the year?
The whole date. No partial points.
See, this is why we
right.
can't set the precedent.
September 26, 1955.
Part 2.
I don't
So
know. Well, they don't
They
they
go
go
to
back
the
to
future.
55.
They go to the
When they go to the
future in
future.
Part 2.
Oh, you mean in the beginning?
Yeah.
Well, I answered.
You
so,
answered.
Yeah.
Any ideas? Michael should know the answer to this question.
October 24th, 2015?
You're so close. You're 3 days
25th?
off.
Oh,
It's October 21st, 2015.
okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I was thinking. When you said go back, I was like, oh, well, when they go back in the past.
No, travel
bad.
to. In Back to the Future, which
Oh,
date
okay,
do
I
they
gotcha.
travel to?
Sorry, my bad. Yeah.
Everyone out there in the audience just made truck face. Where it's like, that's not a truck.
Okay, Matt.
I'm going to do Sticky Dark Floors for 4.
Sticky Dark Floors for 4. Let's do this. Okay. What actors played the 3 men in 3 Men and a Baby?
Oh, my gosh.
Tom Selleck,
Yes.
Steve the Goot Gutenberg,
Yes.
and Ted Danson.
Correct. For 4 points. And a ghost.
And a ghost and a baby.
And a baby.
Yeah. A cardboard cutout
That's right.
and a fake baby doll.
Ryan, where you want to go?
I don't want to grow up for what's left. 2? I'll do 2.
Nice 2-point questions. Whose name was printed on the rear of every Cabbage Patch Kid? I mean, this is easy to me, but,
If anybody watches Dreamland,
That's
Yeah,
right.
if you've seen
You
the
would know
Dreamland
this.
episode, you would know this.
Whose name was printed on the rear?
Mm-hmm.
I know the first name.
Right on their butt.
Right on their butt. Cabbage Patch Kids butt.
Sign your name across
Um,
my butt.
Kylie Minogue.
Kylie Minogue. That's Xavier Roberts.
Yes, Xavier. I knew Xavier. I didn't know the last name.
Cabbage
The
Patch.
Steeler.
The
of
Steeler
Cabbage
of
Patch Kids.
the Cabbage Patch Kids idea. All right, we still have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can have up to 3 more rounds. I'm keeping an eye on our time, so
Oh, I don't know that we can catch up on that one. I think Matt may have us.
you may, but
It's part of my plan is to eliminate all the high points.
Yes, that was mine as
questions.
well.
Yeah.
Tim, it's your game. We're gonna do at least one more round,
Okay, so
just for fun.
I got to do
Just
the
for
fuzzy
charity.
search for 4.
Gotta take this out to be able to reach it. All right. Let me take this off and this. Okay. Which friend did Bruce Springsteen invite onto the stage to dance with him in the music video for 1984's Dancing in the Dark?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not a big music guy. I just.
You know what? I'm okay with giving him a hint because it's
I wouldn't know. I don't know. I do not know music. Music is not
this is the dance that inspired Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's exactly right. This is the dance that inspired Carlton.
No clue.
And she was on one of the most popular TV shows of the 90s in the main cast.
Yeah. Which friend?
I definitely wouldn't know that one.
She's married to David Arquette.
Patricia Arquette?
He's married to his sister.
That's his
Hell,
sister.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling you.
Matt, tell us the answer.
Courtney Cox.
That's correct.
Yep. Next year,
Wow.
Iconicon will be based on the 1980s, right? Or 1990s, correct?
I mean, everyone's sort of suggesting that. We'll see how it goes.
It is quite possible.
I would kill in the 90s.
All right. Well, Pete 1972 says we need Michael as the new host of Jeopardy, but with Alex Trebek's mustache. I'm gonna say a big no on that.
I had a fake mustache I was going to have Melinda wear for this, but she fought me on it.
I don't.
She literally fought me. She came at me with a knife.
That was just me carrying my Rambo knives
Oh,
upstairs.
She was just walking through the kitchen.
I was
with
just
a Rambo
walking through the
knife.
kitchen as I
There's a
normally
lot
do.
of random blades in this house in weird places, you know.
All right, Matt, where do you want to go?
Oh, I'm gonna take an easy one. Let's do. I don't want to grow up for 2 points.
All right. This is an easy one. Well, I think it's easy. What game platform was bundled with Tetris upon its U.S. debut in 1989?
Game Boy.
Yeah, that is definitely a 2-pointer.
2 points. Yep. All right, Ryan. These are so easy after you guys have been answering all these really hard questions. But I guess this will be our last question on the board. So
let's do long distance dedication for 4.
All right. What Elton John hit advised, "When all hope is gone, why don't you tune in and turn them on"?
Again, a 2-pointer I would not know.
It's a 4-pointer.
Or a 4-pointer I would not know.
Can you repeat the lyrics?
Absolutely. When all hope is gone, why don't you tune in and turn them on?
1980s.
I'll sing the lyric for him too. It's like, when all hope is gone,
why don't you tune in and turn them on?
That didn't help. I don't know.
It's an audio daily double.
Go for Rocket Man. Rocket Man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's not Rocket Man.
I don't know the name of the song actually. The rest of it, I don't know the actual name.
I bet you do.
My guess would. Well, I mean, I don't want to.
Are you? Do you give up, Ryan, or do you want to guess?
I mean, I have nothing for this.
Okay.
Is it Sad Songs?
Sad songs
Nice.
say so much.
Yeah, Sad Songs say so
Sad
much.
songs they say
Yep.
so much. So turn them on. Oh, turn them on. Okay.
We do have 15 minutes. So.
All right, we have 15 minutes. So
15 minutes.
So we just sing for the rest?
all right, so I have a couple of different ways we can do this. I've got 3 questions here. These questions are, and let me just go ahead and tell you what the scores are for everybody as we're going into this final round. So we've got Tim at 48 points, Matt at 58 points, and Ryan at 22 points. Analog says, I don't care who wins, I'm getting an action figure of me.
I would agree with that, actually. That is much cooler.
Joy, Tony.
All right. Initially, what I was going to do is these are questions that have up to 5 answers. And for every answer you can recall, you get a point. So you could get up to 5 points with these. But I'm wondering if maybe we need to make them like 10 points each or something like that.
Because I was going to say, even if you give me I got it, I would still not catch up with him. It would be impossible.
Right. So, but if we do that, then it's
gotcha.
You know,
there's
so,
only a 5-point maximum. Yeah, double them up so that way.
This is where, you know, scores can really change.
Yeah.
So for each of these categories, you know, you can list up to 5 of the answers.
Wow.
And for each one you get, you will get an extra 10 points. So
it's all on the line.
Yeah.
Oh, because this
up
is
to
the last.
50 points.
This is the final.
You can make up to 50 points if you get all 5 for these. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, since Ryan is in the back of the pack, I'm going to let you pick first, and I'm going to read you the 3 category names, and I'm going to let you pick which category you want. The first one is TV mattered, nothing else did. The second category is experience has made me rich. And the third category is let's make lots of money.
Wow.
Let's make lots of money.
Let's make lots of money.
Good choice.
Open the sealed envelope. Okay. All right. So for each of these, again, you will get 10 points. So name the top 5 grossing movies of the 80s.
Ooh.
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. That's 10.
Oh, Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back. Correct. That's the second one.
Good Lord.
Man, so much pressure. I'm drawing a blank.
I know.
You're so close too. I'm sitting here going, holy crap, he may win.
Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom is not one.
Okay.
You can have 5 guesses. So
now I can only get 40.
That's right.
E.T.
E.T. is 1. So
Wow.
So I got one more shot.
You got one more shot. I think. Yeah.
Batman.
That's
holy
correct.
crap.
40 points. 40 points. So that gives Ryan, hang on, we're doing our magical calculations over on the side. So now Ryan is in the lead at 102 points.
Wow.
What did I miss?
No. Sorry, 62.
62 points.
Sorry, I was like, wow. Okay, 62 points.
I was going to say, wow, that was magical.
Sorry, the line was like right now. I'm reading it off of. There we go. Now I can see it.
Did I miss? Was it Raiders?
Raiders is the 5th one. That's correct. For top is E.T. at 792.9 million. Return of the Jedi at 309 million. Empire at 290 million. Batman 89 at 251 million, and Raiders at 245
Where's Top
million.
Gun in that?
It ain't in there, my friend.
Oh, I don't know.
Not in the top
I
5.
did a Top Gun podcast a couple of weeks ago.
Do
and
not,
it was over 300 million.
Now with Matt, if he gets it wrong, he gets minus 10 points, right?
All right. So who's next in the? So Tim, you are going to be next. So would you rather have experience has made me rich, or TV mattered, nothing else did?
TV mattered, of course. No pressure.
TV 10.
All right.
I don't know.
For up to 5 points, name 5 of the presenters, or up to 50 points. Name 5 of the presenters on remote control.
Oh, God. Never even saw that.
TV mattered. Kenny wasn't like the other kids. TV mattered. Nothing else did. Girls said yes, but he said no. No, he's got his own game show. Da-da-da-da. Remote control. Am I the only one, guys? Come on.
Never saw it.
Scuba Pete says, I'd like to buy Laser Pants of Owl.
Thank you, Scuba.
And then
Remote control. What channel was that? What
that's
network
MTV's
was that on?
very first non-musical show, and it changed.
It was still on
the
MTV, and I never watched MTV. I didn't have it.
Kevin McCaffrey, good job, Ryan. Well played.
I literally couldn't even name one. Well, hang on. So let me think about this.
I can get.
It would probably be one of the video. DJs or whatever. Wasn't well, I don't know.
One later became a VJ.
I can't even. Ryan Seacrest.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Mike Falzone.
Mike Falzone.
Sorry guys. I'm gonna let
That's
you
okay,
down. I
that's
never
okay.
saw this show even once.
Matt, would you like to for fun? You're not going to get any points.
I'll throw it out for fun. Ken Ober was the host.
That's correct.
Kari Wurr was the hot girl.
That's right.
Oh,
Adam
for
Sandler.
seasons 2 and 3, anyway.
Yeah, Adam Sandler was on that show.
really?
Was he as a host? I didn't have him.
He
as
wasn't a host, but he was a.
Yeah, these are all the presenters, though.
He would come out and sing.
He would, but he doesn't count as a presenter.
Ben's.
Well, I don't know what presenter.
Meaning,
entails,
like
but,
part of the crew, like not people who just came out and did skits, but like part of the.
Colin Quinn.
Correct.
The
The others are really hard
I can't think
because
of
they're the
others.
girls that changed up. So season 1 we had Marisol Massey, Kari Wurr was seasons 2 and 3, Alicia Coppola was in season 4, and Susan Ashley was in season 5.
Yeah, I never got those.
Look, it's for a whole lot of
Yeah.
points.
So sorry, people.
Chris Johnston says, "Whoops, Tim."
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't watch MTV. I didn't have it.
Michael
it was not
Schaefer-
available.
Michael Schaefer says Alabama. Yeah, we didn't have MTV for a long time.
We did
like
not.
in some of the areas of Alabama, that is super true. All right, Matt. Well, that leaves you. That brings us up to Tim at 48, Ryan now in the lead at 62, and Matt defending his title at 58 points.
It's all on the line.
It's all on the line. So experience has made me rich is your category.
Experience has made me rich. Not
All
really.
right. List all of Madonna's albums in the 80s.
Borderline.
No.
Minus 10.
Who's that girl?
Yes. 10 points.
I can just coast now.
Yep, you can. You're done. It's over.
True Blue.
Yes.
What was the first one called? If it wasn't Borderline,
We were talking
Material
about this.
Girl,
No.
Lucky Star,
You only have one more guess. at this.
like a Prayer.
Yes. You got 3. So 30 points.
And he is the winner.
The winner.
82
So let me
points.
just
Two
tell
on it,
you,
everyone.
Madonna, her self-titled first album
Or
in
88
1983, Like a Virgin in 1984, True Blue in 1986, Who's That Girl soundtrack in 1987, and Like a Prayer in 1989. And our final scores are Matt winning at 88 points, Ryan coming up solid in second place at 62, and Tim at 48 because of Colin Quinn. All right, so Master Son says, so much for Bama, haha. That's me.
It's all right. We still whip UCLA's ass.
Ryan Sweeney says, Goon Squad for life. Ryan rules.
LSU.
Thank you, Ryan.
Dante says, great job, everyone, but I knew Laser Pants would be laser focused.
Thanks, brother.
That was an impressive
was-
come from behind, though, right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. I haven't been keeping score with how much money we raised, but I can tell you right now that it was a whole
It was a lot.
lot.
A lot of money.
Lots.
So I really don't know how to thank you guys enough for everything. All of this money will be going to charity, and it will be going to the can't think of it Dempsey
The
Center.
Dempsey Center. yeah.
Yes. So that will be helping cancer patients, which is a really great cause. So we really thank you. And let's see. I want to see if I can find our back. I want to see how much money we made. I'm trying to find if I can see that.
I don't think so. Not until you end it, I think. I could be wrong.
Could be
Studio
wrong.
likes to change itself every 3 days. So,
That's true. So anyway, we will find out soon enough, though. And
Is that it?
chat revenue, it says here $1.7 thousand.
So
$1,700.
Wow.
So
Good job.
Wow.
that sounds about right. The ballpark.
Amazing,
Amazing
guys.
amount of money. So
Wow.
thank
That
you
is
all.
insane. Well, hopefully you were
so
entertained.
much.
Were you entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
I have to look at the schedule.
Thank
I
you.
think next
Seriously,
up
guys,
is our
everyone.
last Starfighter
Look,
panel.
I
No?
no.
Two Cents Toys is next. Sorry,
Yes.
I can't remember.
I know Michael French wasn't on, even though he has to keep inserting himself. You see what he's doing? Look, you've been on camera all week, and I've had 2 shows I've been on. I've been on 2 shows, and you keep just inserting yourself here. What?
Hurry, because I got some things to
Oh,
promote.
yeah, sorry.
In 5 minutes, the premiere of The Importance of Imagination by 2 Cents Toys. You'll want to check that out. And then right after that, he will have a full live stream panel with Michael French. And I believe Toy Ploy will be joining as well to talk about the worst toys to repair. I know I definitely want to check that out. And then 2 hours after that starts at 4 o'clock Eastern time, you don't want to miss Michael and Conrad from Movie Oubliette interviewing the stars of The Last Starfighter, Lance Guest and Catherine Mary Stewart. It's going to be really great. And then the last panel of the convention is going to be our 80s movies costumes panel, which is going to be so much fun. We have amazing cosplay photographs to share with you guys of some of our guests. It's really going to be cool. And then for those of you who are our patrons, we will be having a patrons only after show wrap up of the convention over on Patreon. So if you haven't joined one of us or one of our other collaborators, just be sure to join. You can join for $1 a month and get access to some great after show content. So lots of stuff to do. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will catch you all on the next stream.